Going to be opening up a new role-playing game from Fantasy Flight Games. This is the start to their sequence of Star Wars role-playing games. It's starting out with the Edge of the Empire, which kind of focuses on the fringes of the Star Wars universe, you know, out on the outer rim, kind of the scum and villainy, bounty hunter, smuggler era. I think as they slowly progress, they're going to have 3 levels that they release out for this, and they'll eventually get to the other sections of the Star Wars universe. They've yet to release a hardback for it, so this is just kind of a starter box. Take a look to see what's in it. You can get a look at the back here. Looks like you get a couple of books, maybe a little map, some character sheets, some of the Star Wars dice. They also have an iOS app for that, for the dice. Open it up. Kind of get the segmented out box. So some play materials there. Starts out, you get some dice here, and they're real similar to the dice system they had for the Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, where some dice are used to represent your skills and abilities, and other dice are used to represent the challenge, and depending on what symbols come up, it shows what kind of success or failure you had and to what degree it was, if anything special happened. Looks like you get a sheet of tokens here. So we have some stormtroopers. Get about 6 of those. You have some sort of battle droid there, I'm not sure. And the lizard man, I forget what they're called at the moment. Have a couple of shady looking humans. Some bandit looking humans there. A few Gungans. A few of the walrus looking alien. Some Minox maybe. There's some rebel symbols here. These look like some of the NPCs that come in the game. You have a Wookiee, a droid, and a human, probably a smuggler. A couple of Imperial officers, a Hut, Twi'lek, she looks like another character, a human that looks like another character. You have a Rancor, some TIE Fighter tokens, and a YT-1300 Carillion transport. I don't know if I have that designation right, but a ship just like the Millennium Falcon. And they're double-sided, the same on the back, with the exception of the Rebel Alliance tokens have this little almost Force Lightning looking O on the back of them. So you have a character folio. So this is kind of a breakdown of character. This is Pash the Smuggler, however you want to pronounce that. You have some little don't turn the page until told to do so by the GM, so it looks like maybe they've already done the character advancement as you kind of play through your sessions. So it's just like a kind of a expanded character sheet, and you have the story on the back. You have a Scar the Bounty Hunter, she's a Twi'lek. You have 41 Vex, the droid, and he's a colonist. You have Lorik, the hired gun, and that is a Wookiee. So those are 4 of the characters that come with it. Looks like we have a two-sided mount here. So you have the crate thing and landing bay. So it kind of gives the breakdown of the ship. A little entrance bay, kind of looks like a Mos Eisley Tatooine kind of location. And you have a cantina mount there. Spaceport control mount, and then you have the Mos Shuta streets. So you can see there's the cantina, and there's a couple of landing bays there. There's the spaceport control. You have an advertisement here for an adventure that you could download from free, a little free PDF adventure. I believe it's available whether you buy this particular thing or not. I think I've already got it downloaded. And an advertisement for the hardback core rulebook that's going to come out for this game, and they have it slated for the spring of 2013. You have an adventure book here, which is I'm guessing the one that uses the characters and takes place on that double-sided map they give you. Starts out with just kind of a how-to, what's in the box kind of few pages, and it goes into the adventure. It's just a it's like 7. Like about 7 encounters in the adventure. It's about 32 pages altogether. It's like you get kind of an explanation of how the dice work and the symbols on the back of the dice on this. Good reference to have with you. Have another little sheet here. It's just a pamphlet type of thing that tells you, kind of gives you the typical Star Wars thing on the adventure so far. Kind of leads you up into the module you'll be playing. You have kind of an example of gameplay, and it guides you through. You know, you can see each player and the response to the GM, and then had a little intro on what a role-playing game is and what the players generally do. And then you have this little starter rule book here. Explains what's in the book, basic mechanics of how things work. There is no table of contents to it. Well, there's kind of one. It gives you 7 chapters, so you have a playing the game, combat, skills, talents, gears and equipment, starships and vehicles, and adversaries. You can kind of flip through and see. It's going to go through the basics you need to understand to run a game. Most of the rest of it's going to be role-playing stuff and interaction between the person running the game and the characters. So that is everything you get in the new role-playing game from Fantasy Flight, the Star Wars Edge of the Empire beginner game. That is everything that comes in the box.